I wanted to talk about a community that I am very saddened by right now. I want in the chat if you participate in the fighting game community in any way. It can be one game, it can be many games. You can just watch the games, you can play the games, you like the games, you keep up with the games. I generally like the fighting game community, like a lot. I find that the fighting game community is extremely inclusive, unless you are an ultimate player that then wants to give their opinions on Melee. Then you are not allowed. But I am a major fan of Super Smash Bros. Melee. I always have. Some of my friends growing up were literally top players in Virginia. I've always liked Super Smash Bros. Melee. I played it a lot when I was very young, and then I got back into it like late in high school. And then one of my friends in college was also a top player of Melee in Virginia, like East Coast. Like I was just somehow kept orbiting top Melee players in the region. I like that the Melee community calls out a lot of its bad actors, and I like that the Melee community is generally very inclusive. I know that it has its flaws. We don't need to name the flaws right now. Over the last few days, it was on October 21st, a person named Moosh put out a video on Twitter saying, I bought Balatro to Melee. And it was them making a Balatro skin for Mr. Game & Watch, which is, one, incredible, because this skin looks amazing. I'll just let this play. The skin looks so cool. It has Balatro sound effects. You're throwing out different cards. You're playing as Jimbo. It's all Balatro themed. Look at it, dude. It's all different jokers on every different move. Oh, it's so good, man. Which again, I think it's incredible that this mod is a thing. In order to get this mod, you had to sub to this person's Patreon. It was like $5 or $10, and then you got access to this mod, right? And the responses were not good. I don't think I can blindly scroll because there's eventually going to be something bad, but it was like people advertising that they do mods for free. The concept of paywalling a mod for a character you don't own is something. Like now, towards the end, people are now defending them a lot more, defending Moosh, but it was like people telling them to kill themselves, people telling them that every mod should be free because somebody is paying. The right thing to do for modders is to make their mods for free and then to put their donation link for people that want to donate if they have. So much so that people said, how about no, right? This tweet eventually got 24,000 likes. How about no? Here's the download for free for those who want it. And this person is constantly in the replies saying that it's their problem, that you should be releasing mods for free, that this is stupid and bullshit. And then there's to the point that they removed the ability for memberships. They literally got death threats. They got people telling them they should kill themselves. They removed monetization from their Patreon. They said that anybody that's already subbed, you can download the mod, but I'm no longer accepting new memberships on my Patreon. They literally bullied somebody off of the internet, and it was just for the purpose of bullying, because the people that are tweeting at Nintendo, the people that are tweeting at Local Thunk, the people that are tweeting at these other people, they don't care. They don't actually care. This is for a 23-year-old game. A 23-year-old game that if you buy the skin for, it only shows up on your computer, let alone for the fact that it is for a character that nobody plays. This is one of the characters in the entire game. And again, if you purchase this skin, it only shows up on your end. It only shows up on your local computer when you play it online. And these motherfuckers are crying, copyright, copyright. They're saying it is legally dubious for us to copyright this, while they use a downloaded, emulated ROM of the game to play it online that they think the mod should be free for. And then they'll go to a convention and they'll go to the artist alley and they'll buy their favorite Pokemon's art, or they'll buy in the background in my closet, dude. You think that this art of anime Danny Phantom, do you think that this was officially licensed? No! You're buying copyrighted all the time! It's art! You really think that Local Thunk cares? And I did DM Local Thunk. I DM'd Local Thunk. I have yet to get him to reply. He doesn't use Twitter that much these days, but if I get a reply, I'll add it to the end of this video. I did DM him for a comment, but I can guarantee you that no indie creator cares. No indie creator cares. Does Nintendo care? Maybe they do. Who the cares if Nintendo sues somebody else? We only care because they should not be sued, and we will defend the person that is being sued. We do not care if Nintendo gets upset about us using their God, it pissed me off, man. Holy shit. Pissed me off that it felt like the community was genuinely against this person charging money for a piece of artwork. Anyways, To literally bullying them off the internet. I thought that there was like a few things that like the internet is completely on the same side of. And I thought we were completely on the same side of copyright and art. And the Melee community just said that they were on the wrong side of both of them. Like, what the is that, man? Like, those same people should then be saying that because the copyright law says that we're not allowed to use music in YouTube videos, that the copyright law shouldn't change, that the copyright law is good, that we should not be able to use people's music in YouTube videos, that we absolutely should be able to use people's YouTube music in YouTube videos. We absolutely should be able to. And also defending artists. Like, I thought that was our whole thing, is that anybody that uses AI art is cringe. When people go to commission an artist and then they don't pay the artist, that we call them out, that we unanimously say that terrible. The fact that they applauded multiple people taking the person's mod and giving it away for free when it was their personal art that they made with their hard work.
Go off, brother. Artists and modders deserve to be paid if they ask for it. It's not like you need to use the skin if you don't want to pay. Honestly,
Exactly.
these same that complain about this
And again,
will happily pay for
it's so funny.
microtransactions for cosmetics
It's
in
so
games.
funny.
These assholes.
It's so funny that you're mad about somebody making you pay for something that is only on your computer. If they pay for it, you never know it. You never deal with it. It's not there. It's only on your computer if you download it. If somebody makes a skin and charges money for it, you never interact with it if you do not want to. It's so crazy.
I don't even play that game, but how do I give that modder guy some money?
They got bullied off the internet. You can't. I was legitimately going to, as a part of this whole thing, I was going to sub to that guy's Patreon. I was going to say that I'm going to try to play Mr. Game & Watch now when I play Melee. Because again, nobody plays the character. 23-year-old game. Nobody plays the character. Not going to ever be used in tournaments. Only available on your own PC. I think anyone you asked at an IRL Melee tournament about the mod would not care or be supportive of it. The Melee community is just weird online. I agree with you 100%. But I think that there were not enough people calling it out from the Melee community. I think that not enough people were calling it out. So that's why I just wanted to say that I was disappointed in my own shit. But I agree with you 100%. The fighting game community is very in person because it started with just being in people's garages and everybody flying out to somebody's house. It still feels very much that vibe. When you go to any fighting game event, it still feels like it's being held together with toothpicks and duct tape. Even at the most professional tournament that we just had over the weekend, Collision, microphones weren't working half the time. When they did the widescreen angle of the stage, you could see all of the wires, all of the cords. They're on a Target fold-out table. Like, it still has that same feel and vibe, and I never want it to go away. Oh, you mean Melee tournaments? I thought you meant big fighting game events. I don't mean like the biggest fighting game events. I mean the fighting game events, right? Your locals, your like, I think Slippy saved the game. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Fizzy's the GOAT. And anybody that plays on Slippy is literally breaking copyright. But they have no problem with that because they get to play their fun game. Nintendo literally said, we don't support Slippy. If you use Slippy for your tournaments, it's illegal. They literally have said that they will sue. They are literally coming out against it. But yet, it's a slippy slope, am I right?
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and a